Okay, hey everybody, this is Ginger. Welcome to my channel. So it's been approximately 2 weeks since I've gone riding, just because it's been rain, and although not constantly, but when it comes down it's been pouring. So I've opted as a newbie rider just to take it safe and not ride. Today the percentage was only 10%, and so far so good. I was a little nervous since it had been so long, but this morning I have never ridden better. And I probably just jinxed myself, but we're gonna go home. So probably just jinxed myself, but we're gonna go ahead and go for a little ride and see how I do. Let's go. So this morning, I'll go ahead and show the footage, but there were a lot of turns that are still giving me problems, and this morning it was amazing. I never did those turns so perfectly. In fact, one of them I've never been able to do at all, so that was truly exciting. So now, granted, today is Labor Day, so the streets were not busy at all this morning, so I didn't feel like I had anyone behind me. I wasn't rushed by anybody. It was real nice. And I do think that's why one of the rides I was able to do so well, or one of the turns, was because I hadn't been slowing down enough, and therefore I had to coast through it, and it was still going wide and everything. But I was able to slow down to the speed that I was needing to be, and it was magical. Does that sound weird? I was so excited. And then I just kept it going, and it was a great ride. So I guess maybe it's a good idea, if you feel like you're kind of getting frustrated or maybe trying too hard or too often, take a break. However, I really did miss riding for those days, so we'll see. But it does make me feel a little bit more comfortable in regards to when the winter comes. I'm going to try to ride for as long as I can. I have no idea what that's going to feel like other than cold, but I don't know how cold that is. So we're going to see how that goes. But it does make me feel more comfortable that if it is icy or slippery or whatever, and I don't feel comfortable riding, and maybe only get to ride once a week or once every other week, I feel like that will still be enough time. And I do feel like I should be able to go at least every 2 weeks in the winter. I just can't be lazy and be like, oh, it's my day off, I just want to watch movies. All right, let's try the stop. That was nice. Here we go. So I don't feel as smooth as I did this morning. Like I said, I probably jinxed myself. But whatever. It's still fun. I'm still enjoying it. We'll just see. Okay. This is going to be a nice, good heel. Let's see how this goes. Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. And see, this is where I feel the most sluggish, is going up hills. So, but that's fine. So the things that are still on my list are still turning. I don't think I've mastered it yet. I'm still working on it. Stopping, 1 foot stop, see how that goes, and then that's about it. Those are my 2 main things that I'm just gonna keep focusing on, and then we'll go from there. That and possibly some rain, because I know that we're just in the rainy season now, and that's probably just gonna keep coming up. So we'll see how that goes. I did get a new jacket. See, so pretty. I'll go ahead and do a review on it later. I just want to ride with it for a week or so and see what I think. Other than that, still haven't gotten on the Triumph Daytona. I just not ready. Just a little nervous about that. It was Ken's birthday, and we went to a motorcycle shop because my days off are Sunday, Monday from approximately 9 to 6, and so let's see, not as smooth. Oh geez. So I don't get to go to the motorcycle shops, and Ken does. He can find time here and there and go, and he typically has Saturdays off, so that's good. But so he was like, I want to go to a motorcycle shop with you. So I was like, okay. Alright, so I think these speeds are going to be a little too high to talk, so I'm just going to ride for a little bit, and we'll go from there. Okay. So those high speeds, man. Overall, I prefer to wear my glasses over contacts in daily life. It's just how I've pretty much always been. I'll wear contacts when the need requires it, typically if I'm doing something outdoors. So I've been, I would prefer to wear my glasses while I ride. And, generally speaking, just around town, I have no issues. It's actually quite comfortable, except when I get pretty much above 45 miles an hour. Then there's just too much vibrations going on, too much stuff. I start to get a little bit of a bouncy vision, and a little bit of I can feel the, oh no, Okay, well, let's see how this works out. Oh, yay! Okay, so bouncy vision and like some tension, if I did it for a long period of time, it would probably give me a headache. So we'll see, but either means a different pair of glasses or a different helmet at some point. So that's just something to keep in mind. Anyways, it was Ken's birthday, and we went to a motorcycle shop, and just poked around, had a little bit of fun. And I saw another bike that I thought was very, very pretty. It is a Vulcan. I honestly should have asked, because now I don't know if it was the Voyager or the 900. But either way, yes, part of me is very intrigued simply because of the name. Love the Vulcans. Probably who I associate with most in the Star Trek village. But I also liked how pretty it was. I just liked how it looked. So now there are 2 on my list that I will be thinking about, and that's going to be the Indian, as well as preferably the Scout, probably the Indian and the Vulcan. So I'll ride both of those. The other thing I especially like about the Vulcan is the price bracket. It's really nice and low. You can get a nice used one for a good price. And I think as a new rider, I think I'd still rather go a little bit cheaper, not in quality, of course, but mostly in price. Don't want to spend big dollars if I don't have to, and especially until I really know. I wonder, for all you out there who are experienced riders, at what point did you feel like an experienced rider? You can put that into miles, you can put that into years. Just curious as to when you felt that you were an experienced rider. Just curious. I think back about when I was learning to drive, and after a couple months I was like, oh yeah, I know how to drive. In hindsight, no, I didn't. It's probably quite awful. I feel bad for my parents. But so I'm just curious as to, see, that one didn't work out. Just curious as to what to expect, I guess. But I guess that's a little bit it for today. Just wanted to say hi and tell you how exciting I was for this morning and being able to do those turns. Super happy. And I'll catch you next week. Thank you for watching. See you later.